What's up, you guys? Today's video is gonna be, don't you hate it when? Okay, first is when you're talking to someone on Facebook, you know, in IM or chat, and then all they do is see your message but never reply back, and you're like, what the fuck? For like weeks that they don't reply back. Don't you hate that? Third is, don't you hate it when you see someone, you know, at a restaurant, you know, grocery store, wherever you go, gas station, and then you say hi to them, but they have, you know, they don't even acknowledge you. They act like, you know, you don't exist. Don't you hate that? Okay, and also when you go to a restaurant, you go eat somewhere. Let's say, like, I'm Mexican, I'm part Mexican, so I go to a Mexican restaurant, you know, I order what I want, and then in Spanish, and then the waiter or waitress says, oh, I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. Then you're like, okay, you know, kind of bummed about it, and then all of a sudden, you know, you go, you know, walk somewhere, go bathroom, or, you know, somewhere, and then you hear them speaking Spanish. Don't you fucking hate that? To me, I fucking personally hate it because, like, I would think, why are you working here when you don't know Spanish? But that kind of gets me, so, you know, who knows? Don't you hate it when you're in a room, you know, you're doing homework, you're listening to music, all of a sudden all you hear is your name being yelled at, like, across the room or across the house. It's your parents, your mom, your dad, brother, your sister, you don't care who it is. You're like, you yell out, what? They're like, get over here, I need you to help me with something. When you drop everything, you go to them, and all they want is, well, pass the remote. It's like 3 feet in front of them. Their feet are hanging, you know, they're just chilling on the couch or something. They're like, oh yeah, just give me the remote. Don't you hate that? Alright, okay, now I know this one's gonna get to you guys, and I know this is gonna probably raise, you know, like, oh hell yeah. When you meet someone in person for the first time over Facebook, and they get like 1,000, hundreds of likes on their picture, you look to, they're like, oh, you know, they don't even look like them. I fucking hate that shit. Like, for real, like, you meet them, you know, in person, they don't even look like their picture. And also, don't you hate it when, you know, someone calls you, texts you, or, you know, yells for you, or your mom and dad is like, hey, get over here, I need your help with something. But when they absolutely forget what they want from you, you're like, I came all this way for nothing. You're like, you're all bummed out, like, fuck, I could have been doing something else, you know. Alright, don't you hate it when, you know, you're with somebody, they're all, you know, just completely out of it, like, you're trying to have a conversation with them, and all they're doing is, like, texting, or, you know, doing something, and you're like, hey, did you hear what I just said? Oh yeah, and you tell them, oh, what did I say? They're like, can you repeat that? Don't you hate that? Don't you hate when you're on a kick and, you know, you're, you know, messaging someone, and then all you see is, you know, the little symbol that says S for sent, D for deliver and received, but they never reply back, or it says, you know, their name and then typing, but never said nothing? Don't you hate that? Don't you hate it when, you know, you're trying to get to know a girl and everything, and, you know, you hella like her, you tell her how you feel and everything, and she tells you, you know, she feels the same way and everything, but in a couple, you know, time goes by where you ask her out, she says no because, you know, you're two different people, and then, you know, she's trying to, you know, change her life around or something. And then you're like, what happened? She's like, oh, you know, some other guy caught my eye. Don't you hate that? And then same go with girls, you know, girls trying to get to know a guy and everything, and then same stuff happens, you know. A guy tries to change his life around, or, you know, tries to do something different, you know, where he doesn't want to do it, you know, certain things anymore. But he definitely, you know, turns a girl down, which she's, you know, basically wants to try to get to know him, or, you know, just trying to be together. You know, it happened to me a couple times where, yeah, I got kind of bummed out, but you know what, I got over it, and, you know, I got friends, I got family, you know, everything, but right now, you know, who knows that you know, they're still probably still thinking about you and everything, and regretting, you know, damn, you know, I should have just asked her out, because, you know, who would have that? No one, you know, now has that time. But, you know, who knows? Alright, you guys, that's my video for the week. And hopefully, you know, maybe I'll make a part 2, and maybe, you know, a couple other ones similar like this, but who knows, you know, if I got time or not, because I'm a little busy. But definitely, you know, subscribe, like, comment, share, you know, show some love. You know, I really do appreciate it. Helps me out. And also, you know, don't forget that leave a comment in the box below. Tell me if you want me to do another one of this. I'll make a part 2, and I'll probably get some other friends, you know, help me out, because, you know, I'll definitely want to make this longer, because I know there's all kinds of stuff out there that, you know, you guys probably just hate. So, you know, inbox me, comment. I definitely look at all of them. You know, don't be shy, because I'll definitely probably put it in, you know, my next video and everything. You know, just definitely show some love. Alright, thanks.